Hello, everyone. My name is Trent, and I'm a grieving father, trying to do my best to survive after the sudden loss of my only son, TJ, who died in a car accident while he was on his way to a Sunday evening church youth meeting. I realize that many of you watching this video will have sadly shared in the darkest side of life's mysteries and misfortunes in the loss of a loved one, especially those of you who have lost a child. So bless you, my friends. It is a hard and rocky road that we've been called to travel along after such challenging and life-altering tragedies. My encouragement to you is this: our loved ones are in a better place, and we'll see them again one day. They can still see us and cheer for us, and they visit us on occasions. I didn't believe this was possible until strange and unexplainable things began happening in the wake of my only son's death. My son TJ was a silly goofball and a classic prankster. He was also a faithful young man. Before he died at the tender young age of only 16 years old, he had served on a number of mission trips. He shared his love for people and his faith in the Lord and whom he loved. In honor of that golden legacy, I determined to write a book in his honor. When he was a tiny newborn, his two favorite movies were The Lion King and Homeward Bound. So I made a creative combination of those titles into the title of his book, The King's Lion, Bound for Home. In this funny book of reflections on his miraculous life, I share some of the silly, heartwarming stories about my baby boy, who somehow grew up into that stellar young man and then died way too quickly. I also share, in a deep, poignant way, about those gut-wrenching emotions of dealing with the pain and the grief through the aftermath of our loss. Many struggling souls have benefited from seeing such a raw and open discourse of the reality of how bad it really sucks to lose a child. Yes, it sucks. So I can promise one thing. If you choose to read The King's Lion, you most definitely will laugh, but you will also no doubt cry as well, as you get to know my son through his life's adventures and then share in those stunning moments of his sudden tragic loss. This book is written creatively with a tongue-in-cheek type of humor and a poetic storytelling style. You may never read anything quite like it. I also throw in some blue-collar comedy, so a warning: if a poop story or two or a fart joke offends you, then I apologize, but at least I warned you. Laughter has certainly been good medicine for my family, and TJ would have wanted it this way. The book took 4 years for me to finish, and it has been a great source of healing and spiritual therapy for me. I was tremendously blessed to have had such a wonderful young man, to have called my only son for those 16 miraculous and awe-inspiring years. So, if you have shared with us in that worst of all parents' nightmares in the loss of a child, then take a quiet moment and reflect back on their life, the beautiful person whom they were, and the value that they added to your life. You know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I say a picture of these loved ones whom we've lost are worth 1,000 emotions. Love and joy and laughter and sadness, regrets, celebrations and tears, all wondrously combining to reflect upon these loved ones whom we've lost. So I invite you to celebrate TJ's brief and brightly animated life with me, if you will. You can order your copy of The King's Lion, Bound for Home from all the online retailers, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or my publisher at inspiringvoices.com. T.J. Bileski, the King's Lion, not only bound for home, but currently entertaining a crowd of saints and headlining in heaven's majestic theater. So Hakuna Matata to you, my friends, for this means no worries.